DMG MORI have a huge range of additive production ready machinery, but how do you combine additive technology and the more traditional machining technology you know and love from DMG MORI? Well, we're going to find out how at this Chicago Innovation Day. Alex, the additive technology here at DMG MORI, it's quite mature now. You've got a big range of machines.
Yeah, we offer both powder bed technology as well as DED hybrid technologies.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got all the machines at the Chicago Innovation Day right now are demoing, which is amazing. You've got two additive demos on the big machines over there, haven't you? Big milling, mill turning.
Exactly, yeah. We have our LaserTech 3000 DED hybrid machine, which is a mill turn based platform. We have a big Inconel 600 build-up demo, Inconel 625 build-up happening in that machine. We also have our LaserTech 125 DED hybrid. On that, we're building up an impeller from scratch, starting from a bar stock, building out the hub, building up the fins, doing all the finish machining. So a really interesting demo. Yeah,
really cool stuff. And all of that is additive and subtractive in the same machine. On this bed, you're showing, on this bed machine, you're showing a demo to kind of show a different way to manufacture these kind of components. What kind of demo are you showing?
Absolutely. So first off, this is our LaserTech 30 SLM US machine. So it's our new machine that's being made in Davis, California, in the US, BAA compliant. So we're super excited about this machine. But in this particular case, we're showing off a demo where we're printing part onto these pucks, and we're trying to solve a problem that happens a lot with additive manufacturing, which is this part isn't ready to go coming off the machine, right? We got to go from this to a finished part, and that typically requires multiple steps, multiple machines, multiple technologies. However, we're able to automate that process and make that process a lot simpler for our customers by leveraging the different machines we have here at DMG MORI.
Absolutely, so this is going to be going on to another machine, but not just in kind of a hand-loaded way, with a lot of processing in the middle that's just put on by hand. Yeah. You're doing it in a very special way, aren't you?
Exactly, so our NTX 500, which we'll take a look at in a moment here, has an integrated machine traveling robot, and it allows us to put the entire build plate from the SLM machine into that machine, have that machine pick up each individual part, load it, and automate that entire finishing process, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
In order to facilitate that, we're able to cut special pockets into our build plate for the SLM machine that these parts can drop into, makes it the robot can pick them up and easily handle them.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you've done is you've integrated extra designs into this additive component to make it easier to automate as well.
Absolutely. So for this part, we're able to design the support structure so that it was had flats on it the robot can pick up and handle the part. And also make it high enough so we have a room for our finishing tools, our cutoff tools on the NTX 500 to get in and machine the part effectively.
If you're going to bother putting this part back into a standard, a kind of more traditional machine tool to machine things, why would you not machine the whole component? Why would you additively produce the first off?
Great question. So first off, I can just print exactly what I need. Near net shape, and I can just do finishing of only a few select faces that are required for dimensional tolerance or surface finish requirements, etc. So I don't have to start from a big block and waste a lot of material, and I can save processing time. Additionally, I can print parts and print features that I can't make subtractively. So whether it's internal lattice structures or small features that are impossible to machine, we can do that here on the SLM machine and then transfer and do that process integration for the machine parts or machine features on the NTX.
Absolutely, and we've got, this is a medical component. What does it do? It's really fascinating.
Yeah, that's a great question. So I might not notice from just the look of it, but this is a component that goes into eye surgery. So it's a suction cup that helps hold your eyes still, so the eye surgeons can come in and do their work without your eye moving around on them.
I'm so glad I don't make medical components like this. Scary, scary.
Not fun to think about, but very important that we have these available to use in those surgeries.
Absolutely, let's go see the finished component over on the NTX.
Absolutely, thank you.
Dan, Alex has very kindly entrusted me this component ready to be finished on the machine. What happens to it next?
Well, what I do is I load this part in 16 others into a pallet, and the robot of the IMTR, the in-machine traveling robot, will take this and load it into my NTX 500. There, the machine will prepare all of the tools that it takes to create the final part from beginning to end. Then at the final part, we'll cut it off, transfer it to the subspindle to where the robot will actually unload it with the same arms that it did to load it back into the machine.
Absolutely. And then you get a finished product ready to go that's been additively manufactured and then finished to get your good faces, the good functional faces finished.
Yes.
Brilliant. And what happens when it comes to the actual the benefits of doing this, introducing an extra operation, which is the additive side? Why would you want to do that?
It's all about material, the time, because the amount of time that it takes to produce this part was about 2.5 hours. And with the introduction to additive, we dropped it down to 10 minutes. Not to mention the time, but also the material, because it took a 2.5-inch piece of material to make this part, and now we're down to just powder. So there's an enormous amount of benefits, time, the lack of personnel to operate this part, to operate the machine, because the robot's doing its thing, loading the part into the machine and pulling it out from the machine.
So that's fully automated, production-ready additive manufacturing technology from DMG MORI.